Hey, what's up, dudes? Welcome to the channel. I'm just some guy, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, well, welcome back. So I am in the car today with Jonas. Hey, Jonas.
Hi.
We're going to Home Depot because we were cleaning the basement gym, and those lights that I was mentioning, we're gonna go get some replacement covers with them. But I figured since we're driving that this is a good time for me to do my Sunday recap update episode with guest star Jonas, who is gonna watch this video again anyways.
Sure.
For interaction of view, and because he's probably going to forget about the things that we talked about. So this will be a good recap for him on his way back to Michigan, as he drives, or while he's on the bike. Jonas said that he listens to me ramble on and yap while he's on the bike, so why don't you? He figures, hey, if I can do it, he can do it, because I'm fat and lazy and have no willpower. So if he can't do it, then what's that make him, right? So yeah, so one of the things that started working out really well for me. Oh, I don't think I told you about this. Did I tell you that I bought some spicy ramen soup mix, like the broth mix?
I remember you talking about broth, and you were gonna get it. But
Yeah. So I ended up getting this, and it is working out real well. Is it you beeping or me beeping?
Oh, it's my. Yeah,
Oh, it's you beeping. Okay, because it makes the same sound as the GoPro turning off.
Sure.
And I'm like, damn it. So I was doing broth in the morning because I realized that if I was just eating cauliflower or carrots, I really wasn't getting a whole lot of salts in, and like salts really help out with like keto and keto flu and stuff like that. And so I really liked this. I used to get this like spicy red label bone broth ramen, but I realized, obviously I can't have ramen, right? Because that's a whole metric pile of carbs. But the broth itself is a lot of salt, and if you're not working out, you're not sweating everything out, that's going to cause a lot of like water retention, inflammation, stuff like that. That's why, if you're fat and all you're eating is ramen, you aren't in a good spot like I was, because I was eating a lot of ramen and a lot of salt and stuff like that. But instead of just doing the beef broth, bouillon, cubes, whatever, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna try to see if I can't find just the spicy soup ramen mix in bulk, right? Instead of just like buying the ramen and then eating the noodles and just drinking the broth, because that would be not cost effective. So I found this like Korean spicy soup mix. I can't read anything on the package, but Amazon told me that it was spicy soup mix, and so I ordered it. And it's not as much or as big as I expected it to be, but it's enough, because like that big black cup that I have, that I drink like all my water and everything from, like you just take 2 tablespoons and then you put that in with hot water, and it's really like enough, right? Like one of the things that like the first day I like put 1 in, and then like I had to limit test it, right? I was like, how much powder to soup or to water makes this good without being like overpowering, right? So it was like 2 tablespoons, 2 normal spoons in with like hot water. And since I got that kettle in the office, boom, done, easy, so I've just been sipping that most of the day now, and it's been pretty good. So I think that's been kind of helping, because I'm over like the sick portion of like, I was feeling like kind of burnt out, like really kind of just dead, kind of like, I thought Ricky got me sick, but it was that Ricky had a infected tooth and has to get a root canal, and then that was part of what was messing her up. But that's not contagious. So I still blame her for me being sick at that time.
Naturally.
You know, because even though she's like, I Googled it, you get infected teeth aren't contagious. And I'm like, you still got me sick, Ricky. I'm just going to throw that out there, you know. And so she was just like,
she brought in them sick vibes.
Yeah. I also want to point out, if you look at that trailer over there, that is a normal ass door on that trailer.
That sure is.
Yeah, I wonder if somebody lives in there.
Probably.
They're probably stealth camping in there. Oh, dude, do you want to go camping in the spring? Like a weekend camping?
I mean, probably.
Okay, cool.
Is it going to be out of your Jeep?
Yes. I mean, you can bring a tent and like camp outside the Jeep. But,
all right, sweet.
Yeah, we're just gonna drive somewhere.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get arrested, and then you're gonna lose your medical license.
Right.
Would you lose your medical license? No. Okay, I didn't think so. No, not for. Oh man, I won't tell that story.
Right.
Oh, that was a good time. But yeah, no, man. I've been watching more and more of the like stealth camping stuff, and I'm just like, bro, that seems cool. Just camping in general. Like, I want to come like spring, summertime. I just want to get outside more.
Yeah.
Like, I need to get back in touch with nature, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be good. You know, because just like the walks and stuff have been really good. You've been doing a lot of walking and stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Like, how much? Like, you were saying, like, what, you do like a couple miles?
It's about 3 miles a day.
3 miles a day. That's crazy. I'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Because the plan is I want to be able to walk down to the gas station.
Right.
But like, that was like, when I mapped that out, that was like 5.5 something miles.
Like one way or?
No, both ways. It's like I think it was like 5.5. It was like 2.25 each way. So, and like right now, that's just not, no. You know, I get there, it'd be like that time that me and you walked from our house to the Sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was like 4 something. No, was it more? It was more than 4 miles, right?
Yeah,
it was
took us
something.
all day.
It's something ridiculous. Yeah, it took us all day, and then we got there, and it was just like, bruh. Didn't we get those bikes? Was that the time that we?
No, I think we had. Did we have somebody pick us up?
I think we had somebody pick us up. No. Didn't we walk there? We got those bikes, and then we tried to ride the bikes like halfway back, and then had somebody pick us up.
Yeah, you're mixing up your stories. But
Okay.
yes, when we got the bikes, we had to have somebody pick us up.
That's okay. That's fair. I thought those were both the same story.
No.
No. Okay.
Because we used to walk everywhere. So.
Yeah. Well, it was when we were trying to get back in shape, right?
Yeah, like we walked
Because
to
when we got
Walmart
the.
to pick up, buy those weights, and then we had to carry them back.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That was when we started P90X and everything. So one of the things, like, a lot of people in the comment sections, they'll like write me, you know, entire like college level dissertations on like the things that I need to do in order to get in shape and stuff like that. And I'm always like, bro, this ain't my first rodeo. Like, I've lost copious amounts of weight multiple times now.
That's true.
And then I get a girlfriend, I get lazy, I put on 100 pounds, and then I break up with her, I lose a whole bunch of weight, and then the cycle continues. So, because I think the first time I think I hit like 315 or something like that when we did the P90X stuff.
Okay.
And then I think I got down to like 225, and then when I dated Ari, I got depressed and ballooned up to like 300,
Right.
and then lost a bunch of weight, and then I slammed my head in the back of a squat rack, and then I couldn't lift for a while, and then that was that. But yeah, no, yeah, I always like tell people, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm like, I've always known what I need to do, but eating a whole box of chocolate eclairs bars and 2 boxes of Cheez-Its is a lot easier than working out.
Sure.
So, do you remember how long they say it takes before you make something like a habit?
No.
No, I didn't think so. I'll have to look that up, but I feel like I mean, this is day 25 of this. So I feel like that's been a pretty decent amount of time.
Yeah.
You know, there's been a couple of days where I'm like, oh, I'm just not going to do anything today. And then I'm like, no, because if I don't do anything today, then that's going to be easy for me to just cope out tomorrow and be like, well, I'm not doing anything tomorrow either because, well, I didn't do anything yesterday.
Right. Yeah.
You know, yeah. I mean, I don't know that I'm going to be doing anything on the bike today because cleaning that basement is, you know.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll see though. I'll probably still throw some anime on and go from there. But yeah, because today is Sunday. Yeah, so I'll get to watch Shangri-La Frontier, and then we'll get to watch 2 episodes on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Because my internet was garbage last Wednesday.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll try to find some other stuff for us to watch because I don't know, like everything kind of ended. I did see that there's a new season of Dr. Stone.
Okay.
Or at least there was something for Dr. Stone. So, you know, it might be an OVA or something, but we'll see.
Well, we got Slime.
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff to. Yeah, we got to finish Spy X Family, stuff like that. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty pleased with getting down to temporarily down into the 270 range. I mean, before Christmas, I was 300, and I only lost like 5 pounds over the course of like a month. But that was also because, like I had mentioned before, you know, I was eating like 2,000 calories a day, but I wasn't moving like I would burn 2,000 calories a day, right? You know, I was just kind of sitting there playing video games, and so I wasn't gaining really or losing anything. And I was getting real frustrated because I'm like, man, like I'm eating less than I used to, but I'm not losing anything. And it's like, well, because I wasn't doing anything, you know. And even now, like, yeah, I hit the bike, but like I need to be up walking a bit more, even if nothing else. Like what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to like remember that every so often I need to just stand at my desk. You know, I got a sit-stand desk for that whole purpose, and I don't really stand that much. So, you know, I've got to utilize that more. I wish I would have gotten standing desks for my work office. The problem is, so that if I did standing desks, they'd have to be like in the middle of the room, because otherwise the monitors would hit the sloped ceiling.
Right.
Because there's like a lot of meetings and stuff where like I want to just get up and kind of walk around, you know, but can't really because I have to be there to mute and unmute if I need. Although not all the time I have to do that because, you know, most of the meetings that I'm on, I'm just there. So, yeah. Funny, my initiative for this year, my boss told me that he wanted me to look into creating AI tools for my position. And I'm like, did you make one of my like OKRs replace myself with AI? Because yeah, this is like, oh yeah, like we could just have the customer fill some stuff out and it would feed into like AI and it would pull the data out, and then like, you know, you could just glance over it and make sure that it's right, and or somebody could glance over it and make sure that it's right. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like I'm just, you know, researching how to put myself out of a job.
Definitely not going to phase yourself out.
I was talking to somebody the other day about what my position was. Oh, it was my friend Zim, and he is like, so wait, what exactly do you do? And I'm like, okay, so when the customer gets ready to go live with a project, I come in, give them all the documentation, walk them through the documentation, I get all of the information from their environment, and then I give it to the engineer that's doing the work. And he's like, huh. And he's like, so you just kind of take the stuff from the customer and give it to the engineers, right? And it hit me like a flash of lightning. I'm like, I'm that dude from Office Space. Like, what would you say that you do here?
I'm a people person, damn it.
I'm a people person, damn it. You know? So I'm like, dang. I'm like, well, at least I'm not in the basement, you know, with my stapler.
Right.
I guess.
Yep.
You know, they'll be like, oh, we fixed the glitch. And I'll be like, no. But, yeah. So, hopefully, yeah, I'll just drag my feet on that. I'll be like, you know, it's crazy because I don't think that there's a way to outsource this to AI. Like, it just doesn't have the same panache, the same flow. But, you know, hey, it's okay. I'll become a internet famous fitness influencer, and then I'll make a bunch of money for, you know, hawking some 90-day Korean spicy soup fast.
I'm sure you'll find other ways to be useful.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I do that. But yeah, we'll see. You know, I do think though that the spicy soup mix has really done like a lot of good for me, just because, like, I don't know. And I mentioned it on video the other day, but I was telling Jonas that I tried again last night to like eat a meal that wasn't just a head of cauliflower, and I got about halfway through. So I think I'm just gonna have to like rein back how much
Portions.
yeah, how much my portions are, because I'm still making like, oh, I'll just cook up like a pound of ground hamburger, and like that's what I would eat before, you know. And yeah, I can't really make it through a whole pound of ground hamburger. So I don't know if that's, but I think that like once I start lifting again, because like even when I was on keto before and I was lifting, like I still like pounded through some, like I went hard on some meat.
Well, I'm pretty sure your stomach shrinks to some degree when you stop eating so much.
Well, yeah, you know. Although I don't know, man. Like, you know, I'll eat like a big whole head of cauliflower, you know. So, I mean, even though there's like no calories in it, right? It still takes up weight, space.
Sure.
You know, I don't know how cauliflower works. But yeah. All right, homies. Anyways, that was my Sunday check-in. I think we're way ahead of like schedule on like weight wise, because I was thinking we'd get into this 270s like in another week or two. We're not solidly there yet, but I think that like this upcoming week we will get solid into the 270s, and then like the following week we will get to like 275. So in 3 weeks we'll get to lifting, which will be good because I've got to like bleach scrub my floors in the basement and finish cleaning up the basement before we do that. Plus I gotta get back into like, I gotta start doing more of the like body weight stuff just to get everything sorted so that I don't hurt myself. But yep, anyways dudes, that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out, Joan. Well, you didn't really have a choice because we're in the car. So anyways, if you guys like this, like, fave, subscribe, comment down below. If you dislike it, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, homies. Peace out.